Hello, everybody. This is Jeff Arbuckle from B Movie Enema and the podcast Film Seizure and Monster Mondays. You can find all of that stuff at either bmovieenema.com or filmseizure.com. But I'm here with an update for a pretty near and dear Kickstarter campaign to my heart. If you might have seen a few weeks ago, I spoke to Tjardus Greidanus and Rob of the upcoming The Making of the Final Sacrifice. Now, as they continue to push towards their stretch goals, and by the way, already they have hit their initial $25,000 goal on their Kickstarter. So thank you to all of the fans that they wanted to make sure that that was also said. And from a fan of the Final Sacrifice myself, thank you for everybody who's already chipped in. But as they continue to push towards some additional stretch goals, they're trying to potentially hit $50,000, and they might be able to do it in the next 2 weeks. They are announcing something really, really cool to help them meet that additional goal. But in order to do so, they need all of our help. This new level is at the $125 level. And not only does it come with downloads of the Final Sacrifice film, Unriffed, the download of the very documentary that is being made for this Kickstarter campaign, an on-screen thank you in the end credits of the documentary, and a little bit more included with that price. But you also can get yourself a copy of a special collector's Blu-ray edition of The Final Sacrifice. And that's right. Fans have asked for it, and now it's a possibility to get one. This being pressed by a professional Blu-ray physical media company as a special edition, as a kind of a special order. This would need to be able to get 125 backers at a minimum to really get this to happen. And to be able to afford the production cost with the picture quality and the professional standards that Troy and Rowsdower would expect of a Blu-ray release, they are, saying that, they have to be able to get 125 backers at that $125 level to be able to basically make the Blu-ray edition really work out. Now, the Blu-ray will include both the unriffed version of the movie as well as the documentary. So, you'll have your downloads and you'll have your physical media to enjoy and have a fun movie night with your friends dressed in all of your best Canadian tuxedos. So we need to get to that 125 backer threshold to be able to make that happen. And this is something that Tjardus and Rob have been hearing from fans for a long time, that they would really like a Blu-ray version of The Final Sacrifice available. And so this is something that can happen, but in order to be able to get the quality, to be able to get the actual pressing and all of that to be done, they do need to get to that 125 backers. More information in the details that I've linked below this video. And if you've already pledged, you're able to switch your pledge over to get that disc. If you haven't pledged yet, this is your chance. And so you can really help Tjardus and Rob, and most importantly, Zap Rowsdower, to save us all, get that Blu-ray out there so that we can all enjoy that. But more details, like I said, below. You can go over to the Kickstarter and read about about that pressing, about what the plans are, what that announcement was, and we're gonna get that documentary one way or another. But let's see if we can get that movie on Blu-ray finally. So, thank you so much to everybody who watched the interview that I had posted. And like I said, as a fan, and I know as I speak from Tjardus and Rob's perspective too, thank you for everybody who's already been involved in getting this documentary made, getting that $25,000 threshold in just a few days, really, is all it took. It's been incredibly successful. It's been incredibly exciting, and can't wait to hear more from the guys. But just wanted to make sure that you get that update, because it would be really cool to have that Final Sacrifice Blu-ray finally. So thank you again. Go over to Kickstarter. Like I said, all the links below. And if you like the stuff that we do at B Movie Enema, you can go over to bmovieenema.com, read new reviews every Friday. We've got the podcast Film Seizure every Wednesday You can go over there, filmseizure.com. I do my Monster Monday show every Monday at filmseizure.com. So go check that out. Appreciate you, and talk to you soon.